Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
Sosin up, Benji.
Money Boss. Damn, I can't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you, boss. You don't know what it is? Oh, that's me. Money Boss. Say something now.
You is crazy, bro.
I hit the wrong button, man. Shit, we've been away.
I'm like, I couldn't even hear myself.
Goddamn. Just like that, we back though. Secret Menu Podcast. It's a Tuesday. Players fuck up too, man. Goddamn.
Yes, they do. Yeah, yes, they do.
I had to go through all my troubleshooting. I'm like, something ain't right. I couldn't hear you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting a little lower than my typical look down. You know what I'm saying? I see my boy Chase Money's in the house. Lauren Jackson in the house. I seen an old familiar face too. Impatient as fuck. See Gant is in the house. Kimberly Sears is in the house. You know what I'm saying? She said, is the shit gonna start or what?
You know she got, boy, you know she coming.
She ready to go. Karan Seward is in the house. My boy Jelani Wright is in the house, man. Shout out to everybody pulling up, man. Pulling up. We back. Secret Menu Podcast. Right. Took a little week off, you know what I'm saying? Chocolate Bunny 85 over on YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, Facebook viewers, Twitch viewers. I know I forget y'all sometime. I be so focused on the Facebook comments on my phone, but we do got people watching on that YouTube and watching on that Twitch, you know what I'm saying? We took the week off, man. I had to leave town, slid to the town, had my baby shower, y'all. Baby shower, gender reveal, I'm gonna be a girl dad, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a girl dad, boss, you know what I'm saying?
Hey. Being a dad is a wonderful thing, girl or boy. So
yeah, that's what I felt like. I just wanted a healthy baby. We wanted a boy though, but I was leaning more towards healthy baby regardless boy. She was more bent on boy. You know what I'm saying? She was devastated. I'm putting together the I'm compiling all the behind the scenes footage and shit from my baby shower and shit. And so somebody's going around with a camera and they're asking everybody, what do you think the baby's gonna be? What do you think the baby's gonna be? I don't even know if I should tell them what you said or should I just wait till they see it. But you burnt the fuck out, boss. Boss is burnt the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Just know she gonna have a rich uncle, so it don't fucking matter.
Hello.
Don't fucking matter.
Hello.
Who cares?
You feel me? Your ass is crazy though. You burnt out. That's it, boy.
I did.
They gonna come get a nigga on the baby shower footage. That shit is crazy.
Oh shit! That was the first thing that come to my fucking mind.
When niggas see that, I'm gonna make sure I put it. I'm gonna just wait though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna reveal it right now because I want it to be a surprise when they see the whole footage. But you and my mama husband, I said this nigga he said something crazy too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a girl dad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the girl dads, all the dads. Period. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who both dads. You know what I'm saying? All the shit. And I didn't even think about it though. But my daddy had a daughter first. My uncle Mike had a daughter first. You had a daughter first, even though you found out later.
Right. But I still had a daughter first.
Technically, you had a daughter first. My brother had a daughter. I'm like, damn, all the men in my life had a fucking daughter first. You know what I'm saying? Saint and Scheme had boys first. You know what I'm saying? But just like that, we back though. Secret Menu Podcast. It's Tuesday. I had some things to do yesterday. So I couldn't get here. I was trying. I couldn't. By the time I got home, I said it's late. I didn't want us on too late. But y'all know what it was. It was Super Bowl Sunday this past Sunday, man. And we have the Seattle Seahawks are the new Super Bowl champions. That was Super Bowl 60, I think. I didn't see that happening. I didn't see that coming until two games before the Super Bowl that I think they could possibly be a contender. All season long, I had no idea that these guys were good enough to be there. They were not on my radar. They were not one of the teams on my radar. Did you follow them at all during the Super Bowl? I mean, during the season? Did you know they were that good and shit?
Towards the end of the season, but then I kind of know the NFL. They always give you something that you've seen before. Mm. That was just a repeat to give back.
Was that the same two teams that was in the infamous should have handed off to Marshawn Lynch Super Bowl?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It felt familiar, but it didn't feel familiar. The game wasn't the same though.
No, the game wasn't the same. The game was so boring. Yeah. It was pathetic, but it was the redemption for Seattle type of thing. And all the shit that they got going on up that way. You know what I'm saying? It's sports entertainment. That's what people better understand. Like,
what else is going on up that way?
Portland is next to Seattle. They got all that shit going on in Oregon. That shit is up north. You know what I mean? With the police and the ice shit up there.
There's a lot of shit happening up there.
Yeah, up that way. So
I just be seeing the whole goddamn country in shambles. You know what I'm saying?
I just be looking at it in a broader perspective of this is what they doing. Mm. Okay. All right. I get it. Yeah.
It's all one big storyline. Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
We got a young boy from Fresno on the team, man. Gaddy Marine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We
that's cool.
We getting them rings.
Yeah, that's what I say. No, Xavier didn't get one, but he went. Okay, yeah, we
he
getting the ring.
he didn't get a ring. Huh?
He didn't get one.
Yeah, shit. Horton got him one, man. Shout out him. Shout out him. You feel me? Shout out him. But I know why niggas is here. And I seen it on my timeline. The game really wasn't the focus. But before we even do that, y'all know what it is, man. Just like that, we back. Sick Ring Podcast. Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is definitely in his own humble abode as always. And I'm gonna leave y'all. I'm gonna start y'all with this. Life ain't easy, man. And you're going to go through shit that it'll make you say, why am I going through it? Why me? Why me? Why me? And instead of looking at it that you're going through it to build character, you're going to look at it in a whole different light of, I shouldn't have to go through this. You're going through it because it is a reason. And if you don't find your purpose and reasons, you're going to keep going through shit and you'll never understand why you're going through them. So take time, really find out what y'all doing, why you doing it, and then understand why is it happening to you at this time and moment. And once you figure that out, it's going to be all right. Let's get this shit on the road, bro.
Let's get this thing underway. You know what I'm saying? I see
yes,
Jamie's in the house. You know what I'm saying? Dana Rucker's in the house. I think I seen Mike Larry pull in here. You know what I'm saying? My boy Glenn Mack is in the house. Shout out to everybody pulling up. You know what I'm saying? If I don't see you all, it's love. Put a comment in there so I can catch you. You know what I'm saying? And shout you out. We definitely appreciate y'all pulling up. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, the game was mediocre, one-sided, and then there was the halftime show. One of the most, I'd say, controversial, if not the most controversial halftime shows in Super Bowl history. Although last year's Super Bowl was controversial as well because a lot of people felt that Lil Wayne should have been performing in New Orleans. A lot of people felt like they were riding the wave. Jay-Z's and Roc Nation were riding the wave of this Drake massacre that was happening musically. A lot of people felt like it was all propaganda to just wash him out of the system. He sues UMG. He feels that this whole industry had turned his back on him. His time had been up. So there was a lot of controversy of another kind last year. But this year, we have so much going on in the country with ICE, ICE raids, deportation, Trump, MAGA, police shootings, just so much stuff on the page of the deportation, immigration. And we have a singer from Puerto Rico as our halftime performance. A lot of people were initially right away torn in two directions about it. Although there's no concrete evidence of this, a lot of people say he leans towards the LGBTQ side of things. A lot of his core fans say that's not true. He just spread love and showed love in the same fashion that artists like Lady Gaga does. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he does behind closed doors. But it led up to a whole lot of controversy. I sat back and I was anticipating what it was I was about to see. Very unfamiliar with any of the music at all. Very unfamiliar with the music. Heard him on a song with Drake, maybe on Drake's album. Heard him on the song he has with Cardi B. Other than those two records, I didn't know any of it except one song that came on in there. I kind of recognize. Saw a lot of hate speech on my timeline, you know what I'm saying? A lot of back and forth. Even prior to the actual show, a lot of people upset that he was performing in, I guess, America's biggest event of the year. I don't think there's anything bigger for Americans than the Super Bowl.
Right.
Puerto Rico is a American territory, however. He's Spanish speaking. And it was just a lot of mixed reviews, even though, like I said, that show last year had a lot of mixed reviews, and a lot of motherfuckers who were on the other side of the battle felt one way, and then a lot of the the Caucasian, good old traditional American people were, there were a lot of videos of people filming their older parents, white parents, just middle, Americans. And as Kendrick Lamar performed, it was almost as if he too was speaking another language. But this time, Jay-Z follows right back up with another artist who's literally speaking another language. At a very pivotal time in America. This shit, it plays out like a movie. Kind of how you said all the things that are happening in Portland coincide with that team being there. I don't even think we knew when that artist was picked for the Super Bowl, the country would be where, well, it had already started. It had already kind of began. But between the announcement and now, it's just boiled over. You know what I'm saying? The show happened, though. What did you think of the show, though, boss? Of the performance, the show in total.
For me, the show was trash. The performance was trash. That's for me. The reason why I say it was trash for me, because I didn't know what the fuck it was about. Everybody was telling me, and after I learned, I got an understanding. Oh, okay, he was. But for me to not understand anything that you're trying to get across, for me, it's trash. This is one reason for me, I don't go to concerts. I don't go to concerts because most of the artists are not performers. They are artists. That's it. You don't get an artist that is a great singer and a performer. There's not a lot of them. You got very little artists that performs and sings. A lot of them just sings really well, and then you got a choreographer that puts this shit together for them. But to put on a show, they don't. That's why I don't fuck with concerts. Because if you ain't putting on no show for me, the fuck I can listen to your song at home. I don't care.
Me watching I don't know the music. I can't relate to the music. So I had to latch on to something else. And then I'm a movie guy, I'm a visual guy. I'm looking at the setup. I'm looking at what I'm seeing. Him falling through the roof of the house, him on the poles out in the cornfields, the people in the grass shit, the whole Puerto Rican thing, the actual wedding that was taking place. That was a real wedding happening. That couple got married. Visually, this was some dope shit to me as a motherfucker as far as what was happening. Take him out of there and put Summer Walker or any other artist where I knew the songs, that shit would have been masterful for me because I would have known the music and then the way this shit looks. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know the music. Visually though, the shit was fire to me. It was fire to me. The whole shit was fire to me visually. But I had to latch on to aesthetics as far as the dancers, the people in the bushes, him falling through the house, the people in the house, him waking the little boy up on the bench, the wedding, them up on the poles and shit. I had to latch on to something else. I just couldn't get the music. And then I had to put myself back in that place. Like I said, a lot of people watched the Kendrick Lamar shit last year and they didn't, that shit probably sounded like Nigerian to them. You know? They couldn't comprehend that either. You know, if you're a first time listener, now if you ride and you listen to B95 in your car occasionally, or you got some coworkers at work who play certain shit on the radio, you catch certain things. But the first time hearing a rap song, it's kind of like the same shit for a motherfucker who don't hear that. So for the first time, I kind of felt like how motherfuckers outside of our world with hip hop and shit probably felt. Cause I didn't know what the fuck was being said. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. They put out a translated version later, and I realized that some revolutionary talks and some shit happening. But visually, I thought it was dope. Boss thought it was trash. You didn't think visually it was dope at all? Just not knowing the music turned you off that much? Because
I knew it was a story. I knew things were symbolic. So I want to know what the fuck it is. Tell me what the fuck is going on so I can grasp what I'm looking at. I don't care for all the... Let me say this. The Kendrick Lamar, the performance, that shit was trash.
Damn, you thought that was trash?
That was trash. The Kendrick Lamar performance, not the people around the show, the performer. Because if I blank everybody out,
you're and this nigga's up there performing,
what is he doing? That's what I'm looking at, bro. I'm not looking at, because I can get up there and do all that shit, bro. You put a bunch of motherfuckers around me and I can do all that shit. Because
you gotta go to practice for a month.
It doesn't matter. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Give me a performer that I can keep my
that nigga boss gonna be on that. Right. Boss gonna be on that motherfucker like that.
Right. But give me, that's what I be looking at, bro. I like to see the performance. Give me the person that's performing. Let me see you perform. Because if I black out everybody that's around you, do you look like a fucking idiot while you're on stage? Most of them do.
I thought Kendrick shit was cool. I didn't.
Most of them do. He didn't do nothing for me but walk around stage and make faces and shit. I don't give a fuck about that.
It was a bunch of shit I didn't expect. There's a lot of like dance movements in his shit last year that I didn't expect from him as a rapper. He had choreography as a rapper that I didn't expect. Like if Jay-Z did Super Bowl, I don't expect Jay-Z to do choreographed dancing with the dancers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z's one of them boring ass artists though too, that stands in one place when he performs. So
that's my point. Mm-hmm. That's my point right there. Me personally, Money Boss, I don't want to see a nigga just standing around or walking back and forth. Nigga, do like Usher and put on some roller skates and
but if that ain't your lane, though. And I think Kendrick tried to step out of his element in that way by doing some of that dance motion shit. Whereas a nigga like me, who like my motherfucking rappers standing still doing rapper nigga shit. I don't want to see my rappers dance unless they're, you know what I'm saying? Soldier Boy. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Like he came in as a dancing ass rapper. I don't want to fucking see. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see Kendrick Lamar do a dance routine. But I think in the my bad, but in the grasp of Super Bowl, I think he went into what you're saying. You wanted him on the skates and shit. He tried he probably couldn't learn the skates fast enough.
Yeah, no, I'm not mad at that. And I'm not mad at none of these artists because I don't hate them. People will take that you don't like the performance and you said it was trash as hate. It's not hate. It's my personal preference.
But I don't think people were upset with you by saying it was trash. I think people were more upset that you didn't. You can clarify. You don't think he should even have been chosen to be the halftime performer?
No, I never said that. I don't give a fuck who they chose.
I thought you didn't, because a lot of people were like, "Why the fuck is he? Who the fuck is this? Why is he?"
I didn't care.
Okay, you didn't care.
I just was asking the question: do he have any songs in English?
And that takes us to a place. So that takes us to a place. We are in America, which is the melting pot of the world. Everybody's from everywhere else.
Right.
We technically don't have a native language.
We don't.
English is from England. That shit is from somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's the language that we use the most. You know what I'm saying?
It's America's language.
It has become that, so to speak.
Yeah, I'm not saying if it wasn't before or now, but as we speak today, it's America's language.
It's what we speak the most here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But technically, it's not the language of this land. You know what I'm saying? But we're the melting pot. So there's Asians, there's Africans, there's Hispanics, there's the African American, the blacks who don't want to be associated with Africa. There's the Filipinos, there's the Tongans, there's the Samoans. It's a melting pot. It's a large, vast community of many, many races and many, many faces. Should those people not have a chance to showcase their roots, their background, what they come from?
Yeah, their culture. They should everybody should have the platform for that. Everybody should. And I'm not taking away from nobody about them having the platform to do that. But because of what's going on, it's like if you say that, you're in the wrong for saying, hey, can we have that in English so we can understand what he's saying? Oh, learn Spanish. Okay. Well, I was just trying to ask and find out, right? So people will be mad at that. But let me give you this, right? All these other nationalities that's here, or would I say all these other ethnics, because they're not nationalities, because they're all Americans, but they're here.
Ethnicities, ethnic groups.
Ethnic groups that speak a different language.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them have a TV show or a TV station while that football game is playing, and they understand what them announcers are saying because they're translating it in their language. Most of them. From Hispanics to Asians to there's a channel for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't get no channel for us to say, okay, they're speaking a different language on TV. Why didn't you give us the translation?
You think the network, what was it, NBC?
Yes.
NBC should have had it.
Yes.
Closed captioning.
Yes, a translator for those that don't know.
Across the bottom.
Yeah, so we can understand. 'Cause let me just say this. If he was saying, fuck America, fuck you black motherfucker, we don't know what the fuck he's saying. I'm just being honest. We wouldn't know. Those that don't know the language wouldn't know.
Right.
And I'm not saying that's what he was saying or that's what they were, but that's like when you go,
fuck all you niggas.
But that's the same thing. That's the same thing as going into the nail shop. Everybody had problems going to the nail shop because you don't know what the fuck they saying.
Thought they was
When
talking
they
about
doing your thing, they talking about.
I don't think that's a bad idea. NBC fumbled then. It's not on him though. He got paid and came to do what he came to do, which was perform his shit. And he is, if not the biggest artist in the world, he's in the top 3 to 5 biggest artists in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
NBC should have had the words at the bottom for those who wanted to understand what was being said.
That's the only thing I said. I don't have a problem with Bad Bunny.
Fuck all.
I don't have a problem with him being.
Fuck all you niggas.
I don't have him only having Latin music. I don't have a problem at all with the guy and what he is and what he does. Right. I don't have a problem. I was just merely asking because I don't even know who the fuck he is.
But he is like one of the biggest artists in the world, and that's another thing. So I know we right here in this country, but there's a whole fucking world. There's a whole world, and he's one of the biggest artists in the world. So that means he's huge on more continents than just this one.
Facts.
There's an artist named Burna Boy from Nigeria. He's the same way. Big when he performs, that shit looks like a soccer stadium. When he performs, it's 4 Save Mart centers. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is when Bad Bunny performs. Bad Bunny performs, it's like 3 Save Mart centers, 4 Save Mart centers big if he wants to perform in somewhere on a soccer field. You know what I'm saying? It's huge.
I'm not
the NFL is a business. Right, but I'm saying they're a business, so we got to book this motherfucker because they're trying to get more viewers from these other places to tap in to this event, this spectacle, this amazing show we call the Super Bowl. So I understand their standpoint. I do think NBC should have had that. I didn't even think of that. They should have had the words across the bottom,
the subtitles or whatever. Yeah,
niggas wouldn't have been reading that shit. Niggas would have not been reading that shit.
Even if niggas wouldn't have read it, they had the options and they would have seen some shit while listening to it to say, oh, that's what that means. Because I've heard that word several times, but I really don't know what it means. Oh, that's what that means. Oh, this is what this song's about. Oh, this is about his dad. When he was a little boy, his dad was taking him. Like, these are the things that you would want to know when somebody's giving you a cultural experience about what they go through or what they've been through. You know what I mean? So you would want somebody to understand it. I can't. It's like me telling you. It's like me saying, "Hey, my niggas, I'm gonna take you to where I was raised at and how we got down and where we got down at, right?
Right.
But I take you over there and I don't say no words. I don't say shit. I just drive you there, stop, look around, take off,
and hope your ass got it. Hope you understood what.
That's what that was for me. I wanted to know. I wanted to understand because if this nigga's the biggest nigga, I want to listen. People, let me just say this to y'all that a lot of people don't know. A lot of people get mad at me on the bike set because I ride around and listen to Vicente Fernandez on my motorcycle. And if y'all don't know who that is, that's y'all fault. That's like it was my fault because I didn't know who Bad Bunny was, bro. So now he's there.
But how do you discover what's his name? I don't want to fuck it up.
Vicente Fernandez.
So how did you discover Vicente Fernandez?
Because I have people that listen to that, and I want to know. Hey, who is that? Hey, man, that's the biggest Mexican singer around, bro.
Okay, but knowing Super Bowl was coming, why you didn't sit down and say, "Let me get into my bag and get, let me do Bad Bunny"?
Because I didn't even plan on. I was in my colors on Super Bowl Sunday. I didn't even. I just got home halftime. Super Bowl pop.
You walked into Puerto Rico. Shout out Puerto Rico though. Shout out Puerto Rico though.
I didn't give a fuck about the Super Bowl. I didn't care.
I feel it. I just feel like I feel like everybody deserved a chance at a shot. You know what I'm saying?
I do too.
And I think that we have the opportunity to display our culture on a regular basis. And there was a time when we didn't. You know what I'm saying? Me, especially being an artist myself and just loving music my whole life. I remember there was a time when you would watch the Grammys and nigga, it would be one black performance. If you got that, it'd be Michael Jackson this year. You know what I'm saying? You might, you know what I'm saying? Whitney Houston, you might get, you know, and as the years went, there used to not even be a rap category. You know what I'm saying? Used to not even be rap categories. Or the awards that the black people, hip hop or R&B, that shit wouldn't even air. You'd hear it, you'd be watching part of it for this, and they'll say a little thing before commercial comes up, and it'll just be best R&B album, Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? They'll show it as it goes to commercial break. It was certain. They still don't air all the awards to this day, but more of our awards air now because our culture has become such a strong force, and I think they just trying to push the line for their culture in a sense. And
I'm all for it. I am all for it. Listen, bro.
Do you think they have to stop and break it down? Because we don't stop and break ours down. We only break ours down when it's condemned, which is kind of what happened here. Like when we came with "Fuck the Police" and we came with, you know what I'm saying, certain records. We were forced to explain our culture and why we feel the way we feel and why we can, you know what I'm saying?
But see, that's the thing. We were expressing what we were going through. See, back then, rap music had a message behind it. It wasn't just gibberish. It was a message behind it. You know?
You don't believe he had a message in his?
I believe he did. That's why I wanted to hear the message. That's why I want to explain it to me so I can grasp and I can be with you, or like, nah, man, I ain't on that at the time. Or, hey, my brother, I'm with you on that. I feel that shit that you're doing. Period. But if I don't understand, I'm not getting behind something. I don't understand it.
I think we're partially inclined though to do some digging and some research and shit.
Facts. And that's what and after that, that's what I've been doing on the guy, bro.
Okay.
I've been digging in his shit, and he's not what we think, but his gender is fluid. That's what he goes. He goes under fluid. You know what that means, right?
I mean, either or, right?
Either or, right. He's gender fluid.
Don't tie me to anything is, I guess.
Don't tie me to anything. Whatever it is I do.
The little boy that he woke up on the bench was in the news as a child that was detained in an ICE facility. I guess separated from his mother for days, couldn't find. So that was kind of intriguing to find that out later. That was an actual wedding that took place. That couple actually,
they got married.
They were trying that. Yeah, they were trying to get him to do their wedding, and he was
he invited them.
Yeah, come get married at the Super Bowl, and they put that into the show. So there were some things in there. I'd have to go back and watch an extra breakdown.
The bodega. I didn't understand I'm like, okay, I see the bodega was, and then that's symbolic to New York and the Puerto Ricans in their area coming with the back, bodega.
Right.
Yeah.
And the field symbolized because were they corn or was it
no, that was but the banana or
banana,
not the bush. Banana field or sugar cane field or whatever.
So that all symbolizes Puerto Rico.
It's symbolic. So that's all I wanted to do because I am a person that likes to understand shit. Period.
But there's really no way for him to do that in a Super Bowl performance, which is roughly 12 minutes. He can't teach it and do what he do. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying teach it to me. If I understood what the song was that was symbolic to how you was moving, that's it, bro. That's all. I'm not telling you have to do it. I'm just saying for me, it would have been a great place in MySpace to be like, oh, this is what this is.
That nigga Saint in the
This is
house.
what that is.
That nigga Saint said, "What was your favorite line?" Are you saying he's in your playlist? Fuck no. I'm not gonna listen after that. I'm not gonna listen. What I saw visually was amazing. The music didn't grab me. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? And I have other songs and shit that I listen to in other languages. I have some favorite songs, you know what I'm saying? I have some Spanish shit on my playlist at my baby shower. I got some shit in my playlist. I have a Super Bowl playlist for every year. I have a Super Bowl party. I didn't have one this year though because I was burnt out from traveling, and I got other songs in it because I have a vast variety of friends. So I have songs of other shit. Just like Boss told you his favorite artist that he rides around on his motorcycle with. I got songs I like, but his music didn't particularly grab me. I didn't want to Shazam none of that shit. Like, what's that one? I didn't want to Shazam none of it. I ain't gonna lie. There's reggae songs I don't understand a word of. You know what I'm saying? When you get deep reggae shit, like there's mainstream reggae where they're pretty much just talking English over reggae beats, but there's deep reggae. The slang is so hard you can't understand a lot of it either.
No,
you know
no.
What I'm saying? It is what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, again, shout out to Bad Bunny. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans. Shout out to those that was out there.
You late to the goddamn show. You want us to go all the way back now. So now, motherfucker, Saint, I said visually it was amazing to me. All the people that had to create that banana leaf field or cornfield, whatever, that shit was fire to me. Him, when he fell through that roof and shit, that was fire. The real wedding was fire. You know what I'm saying? When he climbed up the light pole thing and was performing up there, and the overhead view of how that cornfield, it looked like a real ass corn. It looked like the shit in Wizard of Oz when the scarecrow is right there and they finna go. That's what that shit gave me vibes of. Visually, it was amazing to me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't tripping on the music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's just like black folks say. I ain't never heard nobody say when they say get in the car, turn on that Ja Rule. Ain't no niggas getting in the car talking about turn on Bad Bunny.
Yeah, it's a lot of motherfuckers. Did you see the fighter though? Did you see the fighter? I can't think his name. Brunson.
No, I didn't see Brunson.
Ain't nobody ever said turn on that Bad Bunny. Somebody said, motherfucker, you can't find one fight fan who said put on that Brunson fight neither. He just laughed though. He was a good sport about it. He just laughed though. But we won't dwell too long because there's some serious shit I want to get into. But let's take a look. I couldn't get them all, but I do have every Super Bowl from 1990. Every Super Bowl halftime show and performer from 1990 to 2025. Let's go down memory lane. You know what I'm saying? That's the wrong noise. That's the wrong noise. That's the right noise. Let's do it again. Let's go back down memory lane and take a look at every Super Bowl. I'm rusty, boss. I'm rusty. I ain't got my buttons in the right spot. Let's go back down memory lane though and take a look at every Super Bowl performance from 1990 till now.
Oh,
One more time for Jay-Z, man. And I seen somebody make a cold post and they was like, bro, y'all don't understand that this is a black man given this position and we not backing him the right way. You can literally see the motherfucking soul jump back into the shit. Cause there's so many years they didn't really fuck with us, and then they would have the safe niggas. Let's just call them the safe niggas, and we would see them. But those were like the Aretha Franklin motherfuckers that were in their 60s and 50s and shit that they was allowed to perform, that they would never even let eat in the same room with them at their peak. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of fucked up. Because if you really look at what this shit is, bro, they didn't really want us playing in the league to begin with. You know what I'm saying? We took that motherfucker over. They really didn't want us performing at this halftime show. They wanted it to be more of a rock and roll type, American type thing. And then they needed us. They needed us. And Hove is giving, he putting the right motherfuckers in there, bro, that represent this culture in the best in its own pockets. Bad Bunny represents what Kendrick Lamar represents in that realm over there, in a whole nother realm, a whole nother thing. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Hove though. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he do. Shout out Ray Moore in the house. He says Bad Bunny, musically, symbolism, artistry, inclusion of artists, production, energy is in the top 10 Super Bowl shows. And we can get to that. We can get to that because Rolling Stone, which is a highly regarded music publication. There's Rolling Stone, there's Billboard, there's, I don't really know any more publications as high as those two. They put out their list of the top 10 Super Bowl shows of all time. Their ranking. This is Rolling Stone's ranking. And Rolling Stone is, like I said, more of a rock and roll based type establishment. They got Prince at number 1. They put this Bad Bunny show at number 2. It ain't been a week. I think that was a drastic decision. Regardless of how they visually, it's one of the best things I've ever seen visually. I will give it that. Musically, I don't know the music. So maybe somebody at Rolling Stone knows the music. I'm surprised that Rolling Stone even does this. But I'll tell you what I'm really surprised at in just a second. U2 is at 3. Beyonce is at 4, which is one of my motherfucking favorite Super Bowl halftime shows. Dr. Dre, Snoop, Eminem was all right. I enjoyed the Kendrick shit more than the Dr. Dre shit, though. But it's West Coast, so I enjoy having some West Coast shit. And Jay-Z gave us 2 West Coast Super Bowl shows like within a 5-year period. That was big. Aerosmith, Britney Spears, NSYNC, Mary J. Blige. Damn, Mary was on that motherfucker 2 years in a row. Oh no. Mary was on that show and she was on the Dr. Dre show. These are not in a row. I'm tripping. Mary done been to that motherfucker a few times. Bruce Springsteen, believe it or not, was fire. Believe it or not, Bruce Springsteen was fire.
That was a cold Super Bowl for this.
Born in the USA.
Born in the USA. That was cold.
Bruce Springsteen was fire.
That was Rihanna, a cold Super Bowl.
And then Madonna was 10. There's no fucking Michael Jackson, which makes this some bullshit. No Michael Jackson on that list, bro. That makes that some bullshit for me. To the point where I went on YouTube and just started. That's how I discovered the full list of the all the shows. I just went and started watching as many shows, halftime shows as I could watch. And I be trying to fight the Mike shit. Niggas be mad at me on my Michael Jackson takes. Want to hear about them? Here they go. I don't believe Michael Jackson had a skin disease that made him
light skin.
I don't believe that. I believe he wanted to alter his appearance. I believe that was some self-hate shit. A lot of people disagree with me. We've never seen another nigga like him. That wasn't born albino. We've never seen another nigga start this way and end up that way. Never.
Sammy Sosa.
We know how Sammy Sosa got there. That's all I'm saying. And Michael Jackson fans hate that. And I'm a Michael Jackson fan. But I'm saying the diehard ones where you can do no wrong, they hate that. You know what I'm saying? I also believe Michael Jackson was a drug addict. People hate to hear that. He died because his doctor administered him some shit and overdosed him in his bed. He dies. You know what I'm saying? Mike was making this nigga give him over the prescription of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He spent most of his time in that bed just getting high and sleeping. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hate that take on me. I've always been Prince over Michael Jackson because Prince writes, produced, and performed all his motherfucking music. Mike was an all right writer, an all right composer, and all right. Mike was kind of like Puff Daddy. Put him in the studio, and if with the right motherfuckers, he can tell you what he want. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't. Prince could get in that motherfucker with nobody and do the drums, play the guitar, blow the sax, do the shit, go in there, sing the high note. Like, you know what I'm saying? Prince was that nigga. So, but watching all the motherfucking Super Bowl halftime shows, back to my point, Michael Jackson, he killed niggas. I can't lie. I was trying to fight it. He killed niggas. His Super Bowl halftime show killed niggas
crazy.
In like 84 or some shit. It's still, it's still probably the best one.
I like Prince's though, because Prince did his in the rain. That shit was tight.
Prince's was cool.
That shit was in the rain. That shit was tight.
It just wasn't. It ain't number one for me though. The song selection and shit.
It was terrible.
It wasn't number one. And I was fighting the Mike shit because he did Heal the World. He did Black and White. He did the songs that, but it made sense, nigga. The whole audience had a sign that they flipped over.
Yeah.
And it was the We Are the World. It was all the children of the world and shit on the whole. So they had to hand out a thing to every motherfucker in the stadium to flip at the right time to make one big ass picture all around the stadium, nigga. So if 3 niggas moved seats or went to the bathroom, the picture would have been fucked up. That shit was so raw. I said, yeah, this is one of the rawest things I've ever seen. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to YouTube and just watch the Michael Jackson halftime show. I can't front. I can't hate on it. My only critique was this nigga lip singing. I was trying to find something. He lip singed, but he's dancing so much he had to lip sing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Chris Brown wants a halftime show. We all know the incident that happened with Chris Brown and Rihanna. Rihanna is signed to Jay-Z. Jay-Z is Roc Nation. Roc Nation picks and selects the Super Bowl halftime performers. Do you think Jay will ever forgive him and give him a shot?
I'm in teeter totter with that because Jay smart. Jay know how to do some maneuvering and shit. Rihanna then moved on, married, damn near, babies. Jay will probably look past that, but it'll be a while. I do believe that it'll be a while. But Chris will get a Super Bowl halftime show, and I think it'll be it's going to be right up there with the ones we talking about because he's a performer. he's going to perform for you.
You think Chris can come and be number one? I don't think he can ever. I don't think anybody could ever beat that Michael Jackson. And I tried. Shout out Whit Wilson. Whit Wilson is in this motherfucker. And that's my dog, but she know I be on her ass about the Michael Jackson shit. And she rides for Michael Jackson. The Michael Jackson movie is coming. She gonna be at that motherfucker dressed like Mike. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know that.
He popped up on top of the stadium 3 times. Have you seen the Michael Jackson one? Do you remember?
Yes.
He pops up on the top of the stadium over here, then pops up over here, then he pops out the stadium. Nothing's fucking with the Michael Jackson one. I can't even.
But that's why I'm saying if they give Chris Brown a show, Chris Brown is that elite of a performer, entertainer. He's going to do everything he can to top the Michael Jackson shit.
What if they're just keeping him away from it as they put together the most amazing shit for him?
Show. Yeah, I'm just saying because Chris is, bro. Did you see what Chris did? The shit in Africa. He flew over the whole whole stadium. Just he's floating through and you got an arena.
It would have to be some shit like that.
Arenas and stadiums, 2 different fucking things. This nigga is. I'm talking about swinging, touching people, going back way. 300 yards to touch somebody else.
Whit Wilson says Michael stood there for 2 minutes and people fainted. No one is fainting over Chris Brown, and I love Chris. Hey, Whit, though, this is the funniest shit, though. That was about to be one of my hater marks. You know what I'm saying? Because the nigga popped out, boss, and he just stood there for 2 minutes, nigga. 120 seconds. He just. The whole time, I'm like, this nigga, that was gonna be one of my marks. But yeah, they was Michael. They was fainting and shit. I don't know. Whitney, you don't think it's young girls fainting over Chris Brown?
It is.
There's not 45-year-old white men fainting over Chris Brown.
Right now.
It's
but that's the thing. The artistry of the 80s, 70s. You got to think about it, man. Mike was a child, man, and the adults watched Mike grow to a grown ass child again, because that's what he's never been an adult man. He's always been an adult child.
Yeah, he never really lived.
They watched him do that, so it's like some of these people. They got old with Mike, so that's what they did, and all that faking shit. That's because I may never get to see him again. Oh, I got to see him for my first time ever, and this is something that's the fake shit. That's like a pastor coming to put this hand on your motherfucking forehead and you faint. Hang on with that shit. Go with that shit.
Michael.
Yeah, go with that shit.
Yeah, Michael Jackson is hard to top. I don't understand what Rolling Stone's beef is with Michael Jackson, but there clearly has to be some type of beef. He must have turned down one of the award shows or an interview or some shit. He got to be banned for him not to make the list. Nowhere on the top 10. You know what I'm saying?
Probably that Beatles shit. No, you got that Beatles catalog.
Okay, I've been challenged. We've all been challenged. Find someone at a Chris show that's fainting. Listen. I saw a girl pass the fuck out faint for Jacquees at Craig Ranch Amphitheater, nigga. Story had a show. That's my artist. Shout out Miss Story. A manager artist. She's opening for Jacquees. At this point in time, I'm really unaware of Jacquees, bro. I'm really unaware of the new king of R&B at the time. I'm unaware. Nobody had put me on yet. Imagine this is his first shit ever. Like whatever that was. I didn't start fucking with him till I gotta tell y'all the album names, but the last like 2 albums or so. This is years ago. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my nigga Nut. Nut was still alive. They called Nut. The promoter needed some bread. They didn't have all his money. They didn't have all the upfront bread. So they called Boom, he like, shit, put my girl on the show last minute, nigga. And this is the exact same night as the shooting that happened out of the Mandalay Bay.
Caesar. Yeah.
The night the shooting, this is the same day because a lot of people thought we were at, because there was a concert across the street that he was shooting at. A lot of people thought we were at that concert. Same night, I saw little girls fainting over Jacquees. So I assure you there's somebody fainting over Chris Brown. We just gonna find you the footage though, we gonna find you the footage though, since you don't believe it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all our viewers over there on YouTube. We see you.
YouTube viewers in the house. Wealth. Let me see what does it say. Wealthy way up crypto trading. Shout out y'all. We shouted out Jamie. Quickspin Media's in the house. You know what I'm saying? And Young Pissy's over there. My girl. How has Sunday service been? You been having them or what?
No, I only had it that one time. I didn't want to have a Super Bowl. I wanted to give everybody a break because, I posted what I posted. I didn't want everybody on there. Oh my God, let me bag up. But we will have Sunday service this Sunday for sure.
Okay. Before we get off of the Super Bowl shit into my next topic, because I really want to address my next topic, and it'll probably take a little time. There's never major events without nigga shit. One of the San Francisco 49ers, Keon White, was shot. Reports say him and Little Baby had a altercation prior. So we'll keep y'all posted on that. I don't think Little Baby did it. Kind of a coincidence. They had an argument in the club. He ended up shot in the ankle though. So he lived. He's all right, y'all. He was shot in the ankle. And there was one white lady who went viral because she refused to watch the halftime show. She put her headphones in and went to YouTube and sang her own shit. Oh, and Kid Rock also had his own halftime show at the same time.
Wow. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Turning Point America. Matter of fact, let me get you a video. Yeah, the Turning Point America had their own halftime show. Hosted by, that's the shit Ludacris had to bow out of. That's the shit all the niggas pulled out of at the last minute. I can't find it. Oh well. Y'all can look it up. Kid Rock had his own Super Bowl show. I gotta call him back. Let's get to my next topic though. Pivotal time in the country, man. Not only are we arguing and fighting about Super Bowl halftime shows, ICE and deportation is it's kind of consuming the country, and it's trickled all the way down to the children. So recently, a lot of the high school kids have began formulating protestive walkouts into which they pick a day, pick a time, and they walk out of class in protest and in solidarity to represent those who they believe are being oppressed by the actions of ICE. I've kind of been on the fence about it. I've made a post asking. I just asked because I wanted to know how many people whoop their kids' ass. Fuck it. Who whooped their kids' ass for walking out of school? And who else stood behind their children leaving school? Is this something that the kids, are they communicating with you guys? If your parents, are they communicating with you in advance and saying, hey, I'm gonna be walking out of school with my friends on Friday. Is this something that y'all sitting down and talking to them about? I'm not sure, but I wanted to get your take, boss. Have you seen the walkouts all over every city, not just Fresno, but I've seen them in LA. I've seen them out here. Have you peeped the walkouts with the high school kids?
I've seen a few, but I don't have no take on it really because I think it's crazy for me. Me personally, I believe it's crazy because one of these kids get hurt, like the two kids that got killed. Who we blaming it on?
Two kids got killed where?
On the walkout. Two kids got killed. I can't remember where they got killed at. It was two kids got killed.
I saw a boy running from the police in L.A. They began to throw shit, and that's the only thing for me. I think it's dangerous in a sense where if it's not supervised, and I know the kids want to do shit on their own. I personally feel like it kind of needs a chaperone, a liaison to kind of monitor the kids so that they don't throw a bottle at the police or they don't trample over somebody's begonia garden. Because it's just droves of kids leaving the school, walking through the neighborhood and shit. I don't want them fucking up nobody's cars or property that leads to them getting criminal charges for some other shit. Wit says, I'd be mad if my kids didn't walk out. That would be on you to make them understand what it was they were walking out for. And I think that's the other thing, because a lot of people I'm seeing on my timeline, they're asking their kids, well, why are you wanting to walk out? And they can't even really explain. They're not even knowledgeable of what's going on in the country and what the walking out is even about. And I think like if you aren't able to write a one-page essay about what's going on, what it means to you, and why you want to walk out, I think you should sit your ass in class. That's just me. Now, my other take was, okay, if they can leave and walk out with their friends on Monday, Saturday, on their free time, they should be right there on Shaw 41, because I was in the town. Shaw 41, there's people on both sides of the overpass over the freeway protesting. I think you should do it. They should be able to do it on time that's theirs, on time that they sacrifice, because it's a sacrifice. And a lot of people's like, well, that's what a protest is about. It's supposed to be disruptive. So they're disrupting the school system. I get that. The school system really ain't got nothing to do with ICE shit, but I get it. Whatever. We're disrupting the system. However, are you willing to sacrifice your free time? You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to, or is it just, oh, I can get out of school, I'll go? Damn near every kid's willing to leave school. Shit, few free hours. We get to walk, get to hang out with my friends. If you're really trying to teach them something, I think they should have to go on time that is theirs. Time that they could be out in the mall, time that they could be online on a video game, time that they could be on YouTube. I think they should sacrifice some of their own time, is what I think. That's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? And even if not for that, you know what I'm saying? Even if not for that, go downtown and give away food to the homeless or clothes to the homeless. Find some time to, you know what I'm saying? If you're really ready to join the revolution and fight and help humanity, I think, shit, one weekend out of a month, maybe take kids, if they seem like they really want to show interest in this type, take them to, you know, feed the homeless or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't think kids should walk out of class at all, boss?
No.
Are you against protest all around,
I'm not,
or are you just against this particular protest?
I'm not against anything really that makes sense to people. I'm against bullshit. If you're gonna protest. I'm against you kicking, throwing shit at shit because you're mad. I'm tearing shit up because you're mad. I'm against that type of shit. I don't care what you protest because you have a right to do that. But if you're gonna do it in a fashion that, get your word heard. You tearing people's shit up, or you causing problems, or everybody ain't outside protesting. This is how I'm looking at it. Everybody don't care that you're protesting. There's people that's still trying to go to work and y'all blocking the streets. There's people trying to get their kids to daycare, y'all blocking the streets. There's people that's trying to do things productive with their life because you're mad. You're emotionally mad. You're emotionally upset. That's what it is. It's emotions. And they've been played on y'all emotions, so you're emotionally frustrated now. So now you're using that. But now you're fucking up for everybody else as well.
Yeah,
I don't get that. Like now you're doing more, not just to what you're protesting about. You're fucking up other people's lives.
I never really got that. Like in LA, they'll block the freeways and make everybody late for work. It's like, bitch, go stand in front of the police station.
Right.
I'm down to go though. Either way, I'm down to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to roll, but just me as the coordinator making the plan, we should do this shit in front of City Hall. Or we should do this shit in front of the police station. Or we should do this shit. No, we shouldn't. I was finna say in front of the county jail. We'll be in there. Not in front of the county jail. Too easy. No, but we should do the shit in front of the county jail. I think we should do shit more in. I don't know.
You know what we should do?
What's that?
We should start voting for legislation in your state. Then vote for shit in your city. Y'all don't even go vote for shit in your city. You don't stand up in your city enough to turn the tide in your city. But yet you want to protest about shit that's a law for us. Change that shit. That's why I tell everybody, you get mad about shit that you don't even do the work. Right there where you can start at, do the work there. You got shit happening in your city that you don't even try to fix.
Right.
I try to get you.
Tell end of the shit.
Yeah, I ain't even going into this. But this is things that I know factual.
Fuck it, they might need to hear it, boss. They might need to hear it.
I get super passionate about shit when I do shit, and I know half of you motherfuckers out here ain't really about that life because when I was frontlining it and I was calling y'all phones and I was sending y'all and I was having these meetings at my house every Tuesday, making sure the taco truck there feeding y'all. Y'all turned y'all back on me and went to go tell them people what I had going on. So I know y'all not serious. Y'all want to make it.
Are some of those the same people you see online?
Yes.
Talking this shit?
Yes, brother.
And I believe the shit start young. I believe that the children is the future. I believe that a lot of the old ass niggas need to get the fuck out of the way, myself included. You know what I'm saying? I believe that we are here for counseling. So like, I'm a sci-fi nigga. So like in Star Wars, when they come in, there's like the United Nations. It's a fat ass blog motherfucker from this planet and the ugly motherfucker from this planet, and they're like, it's like a council. I think the elders should be like a council, and the young people say we're gonna come in, we're gonna do this, and we should advise, like how we said, hey, don't block the freeways. Go block where all the motherfucking police motherfuckers gotta come in and out during their shift changes. You know, right. Do you understand how fucked up that would be? They're stuck at work. They can't get in and out to do their shift changes. You know what I'm saying? That's disruptive. You're disrupting your neighbor. You're disrupting your common man by blocking the freeway.
The average worker that's trying to work and pay bills in this high-ass economy country that we live in already, and you're fucking it up.
All Whitney heard was taco trucks. Hey, Whit. Boss throw a hell of a meeting and everything. He had the taco truck at his house.
Still got videos.
Unlimited tacos. Unlimited. All you can eat tacos at his meetings.
This is every week I'm holding these meetings at my house and the taco truck is pulling up every week.
Yeah.
So I just want everybody to understand.
What the fuck did you have a taco truck at your house for when I came?
fake outrage is one thing, right? And I want to tell people this. This is what I want y'all to understand. Just because you're emotionally upset, don't mean you're going to get the job done. Because when emotions take over, logic goes out the door. You're no longer thinking logically. You're emotional. So you're thinking emotional first, and then the logic is nowhere to be found inside of the emotions. You can't do that. That's not going to help. If you can never get your emotions under control, you get emotionally charged and you lose control.
And I believe that we need to teach these type of things to our kids, though. I'm all for movement, though. I'm all for it. I just want it done in the proper manner.
And it's easy to do. When we all trying to do something and we all see fit for something and it's right or wrong. Listen, man, this world is not set up the way we think it's set up. We all been lied to about so much about this world. We've been lied to. So now when we decide, we're deciphering all the lies. Now we're deciphering all the BS. Now it's time for us to say, okay, he still believe that. She don't believe that. He's saying, okay, maybe both of them are right at this time because a clock is right twice a day. A broken clock is right twice a day. Right? So we need to now take each other and say, hey, what is it that you want? And what is it that you want? Okay, let's put that into one package. Let's package that as a one thing because we can all fight for that. And this is the problem that we don't fight for the same thing because we got people over here fighting for this, people fighting for that, people fighting for this, people fighting for that. So that's 4 different things we're fighting for. So they don't take us serious because you guys are not organized enough to do one thing yet. Attack one thing. And if you attack it as a whole, because I'm just going to say this, there's too many organizations. And all the organizations is doing their own thing, right? And so when you're trying to attack something, this organization is going to the higher ups to tell them exactly what it is that they are trying to do, right? And after you walk out that door, here comes that other organization that's doing the same thing you do. And they telling their claim.
And I think a lot of the organizations are just in it for self. But it's so much more shit that could be done. Like we're dealing with right now. We're dealing with ICE. We're dealing with immigration.
Right.
We've said many a times. There's some people who have been here for 16 years. They've been here 16 years. They've earned money. They've bought a home here. They never went to establish citizenship. There should be a group of people whose sole purpose is seeking out people and educating them on how to gain and acquire their citizenship versus waiting 16 years and then we're crying because, they just took my uncle. You know what I'm saying? And I had to sit and think about it because I say the same shit about our community. I say we need a group of people who just sit and say, hey, Saturday we get single fathers here and we teach you how to tie. Simple as that, but co-parent.
Right.
Go get a DNA test. Go, you know what I'm saying? Same shit as a single mother, how to do this, how to do that. We need more community-based programs that teach the basic things that you need to know. How to balance a checkbook, how to fix your credit. Simple shit. Because some motherfuckers are stuck. You're stuck living in an environment and you really not even stuck living in that environment. You know what I'm saying? Me coming from the trenches. I'm a nigga who lived literally in the projects. You know what I'm saying? I always said to myself, I'm never I don't want to ever live like this as an adult myself. So that's one thing I always picked up. If motherfucker ever peep game, I always figured out a way to have a nice apartment somewhere or a nice ass house somewhere, a car. So, you know what I'm saying? I've always been able to handle that. Even if I didn't have the money to match it, I was able to put myself out of harm's way in my living situation. You know what I'm saying? It should be programs and shit to teach that because there's so many things that people need to know. And that's another thing that people need to know from that community. There should be somebody spearheading it saying, hey, if you have anybody who's been here, because the ones who've been here over 10 years who still haven't established their citizenship, they should be first. So somebody should say, hey, where are they? Where are they? Okay, this is your first step. This is what you need to do. It got to be some repair from the inside. And I understand everybody's angry and it's blame these and you're ripping people or you're ripping families apart, but it's some accountability. Some motherfuckers was dragging their feet. Some motherfuckers just lackadaisical and thought the day would never come. Cause I'm a nigga that procrastinates and wastes time sometimes too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's a bigger picture than all this stuff.
I mean, it is, but at the same time,
they don't give a fuck about being American citizens. That's it. They don't care.
I can't say that for everybody though.
They don't care, bro.
I can't say that for everybody.
Facts. They don't care. Listen, if you drive a $30,000 fucking truck, you don't care about being an American citizen. Because that $30,000 could have went towards your citizenship.
But bro, but see, we have the same mentality in our community. If you don't know, you don't know, bro. But I'm saying you had money. Listen though, you've had money for years early in your life too, and you didn't understand like, damn, I could have had a house and was building equity and doing this. You had to be taught some of this shit, bro.
Let me explain this. This is what I'm saying. If I'm knowingly coming somewhere that I know it's illegal and I'm not supposed to be coming, I'm procrastinating when I get there if I'm not trying to do what I'm trying to do to stay
You can
there.
say that, but if you don't know there's a way for you to even get that, then you don't know, bro. Because as a criminal in the street, it's a lot of niggas who get street money and they don't understand that, you can get it. There just happened to be a time and a period where the LLC wave came and the business license shit came. Before that, niggas in the street was having money and they never transitioned they shit into a actual, I'm a legitimate guy. There's a lot of niggas who never learned that, bro.
Hey, Wick, you'll be surprised how many of them pay cash $30,000 for trucks. You'll be surprised. Trust me. You'll be surprised.
More than that. 30,000 is more than that. You don't know what a dually. You don't know what a dually is, Whit.
You'll be surprised.
You don't more than that. You don't know. They got some of them trucks them motherfuckers drive, boy. You don't know.
You'll be surprised.
Whit says Pisces. Yeah, we do procrastinate. We procrastinate. But here's the thing about it. Might just be a Pisces thing. You tell me, Whit. We are amazing in that crunch time period, in that last week of I gotta do it. The shit I come up with be amazing to me. I'd be like, damn, what if I spent 3 months doing this? It would have been better. But it's like in that last moment when I gotta do it, I think of so much better shit. But I don't know. But I get what you're saying. Some motherfuckers procrastinated. They really didn't want it. But there is still the switch of if you don't know, you don't know. Like we have motherfuckers who grew up and they're at a second or third grade reading level. You don't know.
But I'm saying this. Are you saying these people don't know that they're over here and they're crossing this border illegally? They don't know that?
Yeah.
Stop right there. That's what I want. That's the answer I want to hear.
Yeah.
They know that. So if they know that, then they know it's going to be a problem if they get caught. Right? They know that too, right?
Same for every guy you knew in the street, doing everything they've ever done in the street. Same shit.
And he knows if he gets caught, there's consequences to that, right?
Every guy we've known in the street, boss, but you got to understand this. Every guy we've known in the street, none of them ever was like, I'm getting $50,000 out the dope game. and then I'm going to put it into this because that's enough. And then I'm going to start a legitimate business. None of them said I'm taking $50,000 from the track and I'm finna. No, our minds didn't even work like that. But it's the same shit. They don't know. Their minds don't work like that. Motherfuckers have, and we talking about people with third grade educations. You talking about some people with no grade education. Motherfuckers right from out of hut. They not forced to go to elementary school or go to any school to read and write in some places. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. If you don't know, then how will you figure out how to go? I got to go get these forms. I'm already here legal. I got to find somebody that I can send in here to get me these forms. Then I have to fill these forms out. I don't know, bro. I hear what you're saying, but because if you don't know, you don't know.
This is what I'm saying. I only talk like this because my kid's grandma did it. And I watched her go through the shit she went through.
Right, but did she have assistance? Was her daughter knowledgeable of what she needed to go do? Was her nephew?
No,
she just woke up on her own and knew?
No, she came over here, got her green card, bro. But she had to do everything else to become a citizen. And I watched her when her green card expired. Mm-hmm. I watched her when shit was going bad and they was talking about deporting her and her sister. Not just her and her sister. And they both did what they needed to do. Bro, people know they play like they don't.
I'm not saying some don't. I'm just saying there are some people though, boss.
But I'm not
me and you, we know niggas who were poor, then we know niggas who was like poor.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's different, and it's the same with that. It's some motherfuckers over there. They fucked up. They kind of understand. They just need a swift kick in the ass. They'll get it. But it's some motherfuckers from over there that don't know nothing. They don't know. They can't read, write, or nothing. They can work in the field, and they good at that.
Right, and they taking the chance to come.
Yeah, because they want their children to get in that school and get that education and learn and become the person that they're not.
Bro,
they already aware I can't read, I can't write, but they want their children to be afforded the luxuries of reading and writing, being able to provide for themselves one day.
Understandable. But do you think these people wake up out of the blue at whatever age they do to try to come over here? They just wake up out of the blue and say, you know what? I'm going to try to get over there. I'm just going.
Yeah.
No, they got somebody that already did it and got over there and said, nigga, come on, you can do it too.
It's a lifelong goal for a lot of motherfuckers, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's not just in Mexico, though. I'm walking on the beach in Jamaica. I'm walking on the beach in Jamaica, and a motherfucker tells me, like, bro, if I could swim to that motherfucker you from, I would. Do you know how long the process is for me to try to get a visa to your country? And they shit is the worst because their shit is set up to where it's like a 8-year waiting list to get on it. And then, like I've told a story before, but for those who don't know, in Jamaica, it's like a 8-year waiting list. So when your name finally comes up, your mama got 8 kids. If any one of your brothers committed a felony, none of you motherfuckers are eligible. Because y'all in that family, they think you're going over there to work out a criminal plot for your family. So it's a lot of restrictions from Jamaica. That's why it's just not super allowed in Jamaica.
I'm just talking about period. I ain't talking about Mexico, Jamaica. I'm talking about all over.
It's a process. And a lot of motherfuckers, they wake up and they like, man, I'm tired of this shit here. Because you don't know. When think about it. When we were kids, we don't know this is the ghetto. Like, this shit fun. I'm outside with my friends. Nigga, we playing football in the street. This shit fun. Then, such and such got shot. It kind of kick in. At a certain age, it do hit you like, man, I'm tired of this shit. But as a kid, you don't fucking know. You don't know. The ghetto is a beautiful thing when you're a fucking kid. As you get old, you realize, I don't want to live in this shit. I don't want to raise my kids in this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, at some point, you do want to get out of here. They beheading motherfuckers and shit where they from.
Yes, I'm not saying they not. I'm not saying wherever they from or what's going on over there. I have no clue Because I'm not there. Okay? I'm not there, so I don't know. But I do know if you're coming, why not try to do it the right way? Period. To come. If there's a way to do it, and they saying, hey, this is how you do it, and it takes you this long to do it, why not do it that way instead of having to do it the way you feel like doing it, and then you get caught, and then now you got this big old ordeal of they're taking these people away from their kids, and they're doing like no.
I understand it, but all I'm saying is if you don't know, you don't know, or if you don't have, it's me, my wife, my grandmother, my 2 kids. We made it to this motherfucker. I got a cousin, but he's in San Antonio. I'm in Fresno, California. We trying to get our money up so we can try to link with the other family, or the other family's trying to get their money up to come link with us or whatever. But I don't really know too many motherfuckers or a way to, you know what I'm saying? I just don't think it's that easy for everybody.
I don't think it's that easy for nobody. I don't. But again, when did life become easy for anybody?
I'm not saying it is, because it wasn't easy it's not easy for us where we come from. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo. So what I'm saying,
a lot of us didn't know, like nigga, a lot of us didn't know about certain public assistance shit that was available back in the day.
Right.
I've heard my mama tell many of stories, which is why a lot of people from the South came to California, because of these programs and shit that was readily available here. Although we're legal, it was damn near the same shit. It was moving the motherfuckers rushing to California to get this assistance because they had the Medicare and the Medi-Cal and the different little shit that they didn't have in Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But everybody doesn't know a hookup guy.
Right. Nobody, people, I want y'all to understand, nobody is saying anything is easy. Nobody is saying that. Nobody is saying it's easy. Because life ain't easy. When you get here, it ain't easy because you made it here. Shit's still going to be hard when you get here, illegally or legally.
Right.
It doesn't matter. It's still going to be hard, period.
And that's what I'm saying. Nigga, life is hard born in this motherfucker legally.
Period.
Life is
hard.
I'm just saying, so you gotta think, like, you want to come to this motherfucker? How hard is life there?
But it doesn't matter.
For a motherfucker to leave their ghetto and come to our ghettos, that shit gotta be pretty rough, bro.
Listen, it's rough in a lot of places, period. And a lot of places, some worse than others, right? We have the luxury of, it's hard, but God damn it, it ain't as hard as it is over there.
We have that now as we get older, but as growing up in this shit, we don't even know about over there.
Period. That's what I'm saying.
Our mamas them didn't think like, well, at least we don't live in Africa. Like, they didn't even think like that. They just like, it's fucked up. I'm finna get, moms got to the bag. I'm finna get some money. Fuck this.
And
she looking at the conditions and the shit. The consequences are the same. But she looked around at this shit she was living in like, nah, I'll take a risk. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And so when you take the risk, you pay the consequences. Why are we crying about some shit that everybody knows they're doing what they're doing, and there's a consequence if you fucking get caught? You know what the police told me? You know when the police pulled me over? I was riding around in that pretty ass car. That police looked at me.
Which car?
When I bought that Prowler, and I pulled up in that Prowler, and that police looked at me and said, okay. Come back the next day in the neighborhood, and I pull up in that drop 16. Oh, okay. Pull me over in that Range Rover. He said, hey, we already know what the fuck you do. And this is what it's called. It's called cat and mouse. We the cat, you the mouse. The next time I see you, it bet not be with nobody we think is somebody. So we taking your ass to jail. Just what he told me. Guess what I told him? Well, you better be a motherfucking great goddamn cat, Felix. because I'm Speedy Gonzalez and I don't plan on getting caught.
Yo, crazy ass.
I don't plan on getting caught. So I knew what I was doing. I knew what I chose, and it is what it is. So when you do it, don't cry over spilled milk.
Everybody don't have that tenacity you have. Rest in peace, Mac Miller, because he had it too.
Period.
He had it too. I used to tell him, man, shut the fuck up, nigga. Yes, sir. Officer ain't even tripping. What the fuck you want to see my license for? Huh? I was talking to him. I want to see his license. Yeah, you motherfuckers is fucking with him because you see we riding clean. We out here getting...
Didn't get caught, Josh.
That's
I'm
boss.
here today.
Police tried to make Boss sit on the curb one time. In his white outfit.
And?
Oh my God. No, he didn't get caught. He was changed. He's did a full 360. His life has been changed for the last 10, 15 years. Full 360. He's a different man.
Yeah, you better be if you don't want to keep
different men. We wouldn't be on this podcast if we had the shit going on we had going on 15 years ago. We wouldn't be here.
If you don't want to keep...
We wouldn't be here right now.
Chased, you better make a change.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to everybody changing their life for the better, man. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
We can talk about it. Statute of limitations. We can talk about it.
That's hard, people. Changing your life to do something that you used to do all the time, every day. Wake up and this is what you know you're going to do.
Right.
Go to sleep, you know what you're doing the next day.
But I do feel like for those that don't know, we need some people that spearhead, hey, if you have a relative who doesn't know how to fill out these forms or get access to these forms, I don't know. Maybe there is somebody in that community who does it. I know in our community we need some motherfuckers to say, hey, because we have them on Facebook, repair your credit, but they want an arm and a leg. We need somewhere people can go 1 day a week, 2 days a week, and it's, hey, let's rebuild your credit so that you can get your kids out of where the gunshots go off at night. Hey, you've been here 16 years and don't have your citizenship. Let us show you how. Why don't you know how to do that? Let's show you how. It needs to be people in those places that do that. That's all I'm saying, man.
No, I agree with you, dude. I 1,000% agree. Mm-hmm. I 1,000% agree. They need help to understand what they're going through, what they need to go through to get where they're trying to go. Right?
Right.
But they also have to, a lot of them don't want to do it. A lot of them don't.
It's an accountability thing, but that's why those other people have to step in, and then maybe because like I said, a lot of people, even some of the people, bro, that are safe, that are legal citizens and outraged by the shit they see, they're not mentally or educated enough in a position, because you're born here. So take me, for instance, me. I'm saying this. I don't know the first place where I go to get the forms, to get this information, to help anybody. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I'm saying the people who are outraged, the people who are fucked up about it, y'all need to say, you know what? Let me go learn. Where do you get these forms? How do you begin the process? What's the first step so that you can teach somebody? Because if you're a legal citizen and you don't know, because you don't have to, what are the chances they know? They don't have the education you have. You know what I'm saying? They need a shoulder to lean on. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Baltimore in the house. Charlie says, go to another country and see how you stay without papers. I follow a lot of people that live. I follow a lot of people that live in Thailand. Thailand has this crazy black content creator movement. I follow a guy, his wife, and a daughter. I follow this young black dude. He's single. He popping. He got it cracking. This nigga live right on the track. I know he up to some shit in Thailand. I just ain't been able to prove it. But it's a huge black renaissance in Thailand. Just go on YouTube and look at black content creators in Thailand. And it's cheap as fuck. The flights are expensive, but living there, it's cheap as fuck. Luxury. I'm talking about luxury sky rise apartments, $500 a month and shit. So imagine what you can do. And there's ways to live there and work. So they have all these, they give you all the game. You can go and do telemarketing and shit from home and get paid American wages and live there. It's dope. So yeah, I do follow a lot of people in other countries. And you're right. They be on they shit because if that visa expire, you penalized too. I think if you let it expire and you get caught over there, you're penalized to where you can't come. So you can't get caught like, oh, your shit expired. And then they send you home and then you just fix it and come right back. You're penalized for like some years if you let it fuck up.
Man, did you see the deportation in the DR of the Haitians?
Nah.
Man, they deporting, boy, they breaking doors down.
It's a lot of Haitians in the DR?
What? They knocking their shit off, boy. And niggas ain't, the Haitians ain't fighting it. They just, okay, cool, let's go. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of deportation period in a lot of countries, man. Even the Salvadorians going through Mexico, they don't even want them going through Mexico. Mexico like, nah, get y'all asses out of here. We don't want y'all here. Everybody has a law with deportation, bro. Why are we so upset with all?
It's just so much shit. I mean, you know, this is America though. We're gonna be fucked up about something every day. We're gonna be mad about something.
Yeah, but it's
after this shit. I assure you, after this shit, it's gonna be motherfuckers going to live on the moon or motherfucking new virus, or it's just the country where we live in. We must be upset with something every day.
But I understand. Let me kind of give you an insight that I've really been peeping out. It's the rage. It's the outrage. See, black folks figured it out. We've been figuring it out, bro. And them other people has caught on like they figuring us out. They figuring out that all this shit is a bunch of lies. And we've been sitting back, you know what I'm saying, and really peeping out the shit. Like, oh, these motherfuckers is doing some shady shit. Okay, cool. And we know how to just, all right, we're gonna sit back on this because we've seen this play before, right? But you know what they do? They do something that they know that always drives us, black folks. I don't give a fuck. Where, when, how. Something to prey on our emotions. If they can get us emotionally triggered, it's over.
It's easy though, because we always, like I said, we always upset about some shit.
And once we learn how to emotionally disconnect from being emotionally outraged, oh man, this shit is gonna be crazy. Oh, it's gonna be crazy because now it's gonna scare. It's gonna scare everybody in the world. Oh, we can't even get them upset like that no more. They don't even fall for that shit no more.
It's hard.
They ain't falling for it.
It's hard though, bro. We so far down the rabbit hole of negativity and bad energy. It's hard.
And I keep telling everybody,
me spending that week at the crib, it's like, damn, people. I had to like, why y'all think the worst of everything? Like, god damn, like everything's the worst outcome of every, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I can't live in a negative energy, negative thought, because you know you breathe, you know, you talk shit into existence. You think like, nah, I can't fuck with this every day. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? You know what we need? We need that. We need the separation. We need those that's gonna come together. We need those that's just gonna be out there, because the nucleus always is the magnet to draw everything to it, even good or bad. Right? The nucleus of whatever it is will draw that energy, good or bad. And when that force is powerful enough, it'll push bad away from it. It's like you take two batteries and try to two magnets and you try to stick them together, there's a pool in there trying to keep them away.
Yeah, but then we look like we left our people.
No. We never leave nothing.
I'm just saying, but it appears, let these niggas tell it if that's how it works. And it's like, okay, this group of people get it. They're elevating. They're moving forward. These motherfuckers look at us like, oh, you've left your people behind.
No, we didn't. Everybody ain't able to go. And everybody's skin folk ain't kin folk. Remember that. That's the problem.
Secret Menu Podcast, Tuesday. We definitely appreciate y'all pulling up on us, man. We just had to talk about a few things today. Boss, what's tomorrow? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah, hump day. Give us some game, man, to get us over the hump, you know what I'm saying, and through the rest of this week.
In your life, you're going to have choices that you're going to have to make. Some of them choices will be difficult choices, but you're going to have to figure out how to make that choice for the better or for the worse. But it's going to be a choice that you're going to have to make. Only thing you control is the choices you choose in your life to make. So when they go bad, you made that choice. They go great, you made that choice. So remember, the choices that you choose in life are all based on you. Should nobody else control your choices but you? If you understand the choices that you choose and do right by you, then that choice was probably the best choice you were supposed to make. And if you don't, hey, remember this. You made the choice, and everything that happens around that choice is something you got to deal with. So I'm going to leave y'all with this right here. Choose correctly. It's in your face. I'm out of here.
Hello. Secret Menu Podcast. We will be back in the building Friday night for the Sneaky Link. Valentine's Day is coming. I know y'all seen them cakes on my page. Hit up Dime Davis for them cakes, man. Valentine's Day is Saturday. Wrap it up. Or be like me and have a baby on the way. You feel me? Cue ball. Be safe on the road. We appreciate y'all tapping in. We'll see y'all Friday night for the Sneaky Link. You know what I'm saying? Adults only, YouTube only every Friday night. Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss has said peace and blessings to all, man. Y'all be safe.
And we out.